Hello everyone, Luke Blight here with the last episode of the year for RWBY. Episode 8, Quarterly Invited, where, of course, Shock has invited Aaron Wood to celebrate his win of winning the council by very clean means. I don't think there were any Russian bots involved. My personal opinion, of course. Fake news, fake news. Two things. One, I am extremely hungover. I went and saw Star Wars last night. No, I did not like it. I fucking hated it, but I won't go into details of that. And so yeah, after that we had some drinks and yeah, probably a bad idea, especially since it was midnight. So no alcohol for me. I'm drinking this, which it's very grapey. I mean, it is grape flavored, but it didn't taste as good as I thought it would. I mean, these are actually really good. Not advertising for Monster. This is not endorsed or sponsored by them, but I would say these are tasty. Not as sugary either, so there's that. I mean, there's sugar in it, but it's not sugary. Anyways, there were a couple of things I wanted to clear up. One of them being my nose because I'm stuffed as shit as well. Probably should have cleaned that up. I might actually pause the video and do that here in a bit. With Robin's semblance, I made the argument in the previous reaction. Well, let me first say, my reactions are my initial thoughts. I let things stew, and then I'll usually leave a comment in the next reaction saying like, "Hey, here's all the things I've changed my mind on if I need to." But I'm going to be doing another video talking about episodes 1 through 8. We'll be going through me and whoever I invite in to talk about it. We'll go through each episode sequentially. So once we get to episode 7, then it's like, oh, I haven't seen episode 8, so that's when we can just cut it off there. But my reactions are my initial thoughts. I haven't let things kind of stew over and whatnot. You know, similar thing happened with episodes 1 and 2. I was a little harsh on them, harsher than I should have been. Should have given them a chance. Should have given them more rewatches and really thought about things. But with RWBY, I usually just turn my brain off and just enjoy the show. The exception being Volume 5. But Robin Simmons, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's a small thing, but it's like it doesn't completely break my immersion. It was just like I was just kind of like a kind of thing. But after watching Star Wars, I don't think there's anything this episode could do to actually disappoint me. That's not a diss on RWBY. That's just Star Wars. Oh man, last night was just, oh, it was bad. There was another thing I remember harping over, but I can't for the life of me remember. I've been busy too, so I haven't had time to really like go through my footage to be able to counter my original points and whatnot. But anyways, I've got my thing set up, so let's get on with this, shall we?
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move.
Fluffy
On the
PR.
news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Oh, my sweet summer
We want
child.
the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Probably.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion.
I did
wasn't
like
she?
how they did the election, though. How it was a
There's
gradual.
just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might
Like a
have something
gradual
to do with
build-up.
Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same.
Meaning...
Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say
I was gonna
you're
say,
the only
like,
one who could
are you
stand
gonna
on the house
elaborate
and not
on
be
that?
questioned. If Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
There you go. Take the opportunity to snoop around. Maybe Klein can help him out. I wonder if we're gonna see. I wonder if we are gonna see him. Oh, or even Willow. But I mean, I believe that's Weiss and Winter's mother,
Smile for the
and
cameras.
Whitley.
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
You'd have to pay me. Hold on, sync's a little off here. Okay, that's better. As you know, I've got the thing down there, and I've also got another one playing on the side
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say hello.
Oh,
dear
they fired
brother.
him,
How
didn't
have
they?
You been?
here. What a little shit.
I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go. I can't imagine why.
Way to be smug.
General, exactly how large do you think our dining room table is?
I happen to know it's enormous.
That's what
but
she said.
Most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
What a little shit. Although I still gotta wonder if there's more to his story than meets the eye. Like if we're gonna
For those
learn
of you
something.
joining us in the dining
I mean, this
room,
would be the volume
please
for
follow
it.
me.
Because we're actually in Atlas.
Wish
Sorry,
us
I'm trying to get
luck.
my cat to stop attacking my cords.
I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
I like their little bromance. I mean, some people ship them as like a gay couple.
Care
I
for
just
a
ship
drink,
them as
sir?
bros.
No, thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
And I'll just stick to drinking this.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
It kind of bothers me that
Let's
what's
see
her
them
face
out
is
of
walking
house.
semi-barefoot. Like you're in a
Counterpoint,
formal
how about we do
thing. Like
wander off,
open-toe shoes
consider
are
breaking
typically
things,
not
and then
welcome
all that
here.
other stuff.
Well, I guess with the exception of like high heels, stilettos, and whatnot.
Dear sister,
That's just not something you'd wear to
I
like
was
a
hoping we could
formal
use this
party.
time to catch up.
I like how he always
I
does
have
like the
to.
weird arm thing.
Why did you go through so much trouble
not
to
weird,
leave
but
home only to come
It's just it's a
crawling back?
Whitleyism almost. Also, that's a good point.
This
Why
might
did
be
you
a
leave just to
problem.
come back?
General Ironwood, please. Have a seat.
Okay, Chris Hansen.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it.
The fuck is she?
Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Oh, okay.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What a smug asshole.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way?
Yeah, bringing her
I
probably
do
wasn't the
recall
smartest
some
decision.
Confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning.
Yeah, probably could have worded that better.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
I mean, given what... Yeah, okay, the segue there, but I was like, you know,
Why won't this
the
kid
image right
buzz
now is
off?
not looking good for
We
you,
need to do
Ironwood.
something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Oh no, what are you doing, Nora?
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is
I almost feel
lucky
like the
to
Pink
have
Panther
you.
theme could have
But
fit
if you'll
there.
Pardon me.
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
Right, the company is
Oh, they're gonna dump the food on him.
Care for a drink?
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no, look out!
Oh, it's gonna fall on her. Or her and him. And now I'm thinking like some like sad, dramatic music. Oh no! Quick! And I just bought this dress too. Okay, that was kind of dumb, but kind of funny.
If you'll excuse me.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it, kid? I mean,
The
it got
fact of the
Willie.
matter is, you've
Willie to leave her
operated
alone.
with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon.
Fair.
At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
Can't disagree.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
They keep cutting him off too.
Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation.
The details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping.
Yeah.
I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
You're kind of not a good
don't
look for Ironwood right
The
now.
Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
Winter, I mean, that's a point, but that...
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Uh-oh.
General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large.
I like how you
How
could
are we
spin a
supposed to give you
conversation
our
like that.
trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what.
Winter.
Yeah, Winter, you fucked up
That's
there.
enough.
You let your emotions compromise you.
Excuse me.
God, Jacques is he's just quick with it, too. I actually I hate Jacques, but I like Jacques as a freaking villain. Him and Watts are, like, killing it for me. I just realized we haven't had Cinder and Neo, and we're 8
Is
episodes
everything
in.
okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Yes, random servants number 343. I'm sure Jacques has his people patrolling as well.
Hello, darling.
Well, oh, it's Mother Dearest. We've officially met all the mother. Well,
Are you okay?
we've seen Summer, but we've met
I'll be
all
fine.
the mothers of the main four.
I just let my emotions get the better of me.
Yeah, you did.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I
can
was in
imagine.
control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely
That
the
usually
problem.
doesn't go
I
well.
should have just stayed in line.
I mean, she wasn't wrong,
I guess
but
you're right.
Jacques made a good
I
counterpoint
don't
where it's like,
understand.
that's pot calling the kettle black. Because that council has like little to no reason to really trust Ironwood right now because he keeps withholding
I'm sorry
information.
I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
I can relate to that. Considering what you just put on the
okay,
desk
Mom.
there.
It's fine.
Oh, she looked
What
good.
Are you doing?
She
in
actually looks
your
like
father's office.
With the way her hair is in that little
looking for
red
something
thing
else.
around her neck, it reminds me a little bit of. Oh yeah, and then
That's
the
right, you
she
left.
looks like something out of like not Hellsing, Castlevania,
left.
or like a Dracula, one of those Dracula-esque
I need to use
videos
Father's
or
computer.
movies.
Why?
Because I think you may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
All right, so see where Willow stands. Damn, girl.
He started locking his home computer.
Doesn't everybody do that?
He still has blind spots.
Oh, did she set up a camera?
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For
Ah,
our safety, in case I ever needed...
whoa.
You haven't come back to stay, have you?
I'm afraid not, Mother Dearest.
No.
Good.
Wow. Yeah. Considering how she's I guess an alcoholic and Jacques a manipulative asshole.
A man came by.
Oh, Watts!
I'm afraid your father may be
Oh,
involved
no.
in something more dangerous than he realizes.
Oh, all right. Weiss, you got to get that shit to Ironwood. Because they could prove that that's in fact
No matter what
Watts.
happens, Weiss,
Jacques could be done.
please don't forget about your brother.
Oh, Whitley.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. I can definitely sympathize with Whitley now. It makes sense why he doesn't like Winter and White. It's because they left him with... Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. He's just randomly standing on a roof while it's raining. That's a good shot. Oh yeah, I remember last video how I was talking about Mantle's, like its outlook and like the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel sullen, kind of gloomy. I hate how I could come up with these words, these simple words that do so much for me after the fact. But are you shutting down the power, or? Oh, he shut off the, not the power. Yeah, it's not the power grid. It's raining, so oh, okay, so it's gonna get cold. Winter is coming.
Hey, Mom, it's snowing.
Santa came. All right. All right. I'm just waiting for the credits to roll by for the cast. I want to see who's playing Willow. Willow, wherefore art thou, my dear Willow? Councilman Sleet. What a name, Chad James. Councilman Sleet's a Chad. Who'd have guessed? And Camilla is played by Jesus Christ. No, not played by Jesus Christ. Iris. I can't pronounce that last name. My brain's just not having it today. Apologies. And then we have Caitlin Glass. Who dat? Caitlin Glass. Oh, she pretty. What has she done? Oh, Winry Rockbell in the original Full Metal. Wait, did oh, she played Vivi in One Piece. Yeah, she played Winry. Yeah, because Winry had the same VA and well, she's Evergreen at Fairy Tail. I forget who Hino is in Future Diary. See, she's Petra Rawl. I don't remember who that is. That's a Attack on Titan character. Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. Hiromi Shiota in Assassination Classroom. Classroom Assassination, excuse me. What else are you in? You were Rose in Tales of Hysteria. Oh, that reminds me. When Robin was talking, I could really hear the Velvet from Tales of Berseria. I could really hear that voice. So I'm just like, I like hearing that voice. Yeah, she did a lot of shit. Yeah, she's been voiceover in video game. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably all anime stuff. Yeah, she was in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. And she was in Nomad of Nowhere, and she played somebody named Eugene in episodes 2 and 3. So yeah, okay, this is a pretty big actress. Oh yeah, she's a scriptwriter for Funimation. All right, so that I would say the episode was that was a nice episode. I liked the Jacques Ironwood tidbits. The rest of it, I guess I felt indifferent towards, neither good nor bad. It's still nice, seeing the characters interact with each other and whatnot. Crow's been kind of absentee for the majority of this volume. Like, he's just got a couple of lines here and there, but for the most part, he's kind of been in the background. Well, no, he's had a few episodes where he stood out. I think it was just the earlier episodes, and then like now that we're kind of in the middle, gearing towards the end, he's been kind of like here and there. Yeah, then let's see what else. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say because not a whole lot really happened. Oh yeah, I'm fucking elephant in the room. We got to meet Willow, Weiss Winter and Whitley's mother, and we got a little bit more confirmation that Whitley's been put into a position that's not fair to him because he's got an alcoholic mother who, my theory again is that she actually, I think she might emotionally abuse him, but I don't think she physically abuses him. But it seems like she does care about him, so maybe that might actually throw a wrench in my theory that she abused him and that's why he gravitates towards his dad. But in reality, it's just Weiss and Winter left him with father and mother, and so he's just kind of Stockholm syndromed himself into being his, father's obedient little boy. So that makes Whitley a little bit sympathetic, and it does make Weiss and Winter look, selfish. And you could tell Weiss actually thought about it for a second, like, oh, well, damn. And, it's like, well, see if I can fix things. If my father's done something wrong, well, I can do something about it. And she can do something about it because she's got the fucking the prime evidence needed to prove that Ironwood's innocent of any, or Penny, excuse me, is innocent of any wrong. Well, I guess by extension, Ironwood is innocent of all that shit because he's working with somebody who died and who, from what I could tell, based on the conversation between Jacques and Watts probably did something he should not have done. And I'm actually wondering if this. I don't see Watts dying this volume. Not when they're really. I mean, they're building him up. And he's just been kind of in the sidelines, kind of in the background, running around doing his thing. But here we're really getting Watts. Like, Watts is the big bad of this volume, with Tyrion being the secondary. And I'm trying to think of when the fuck Cinder and Nero are going to show up, or even if they should show up at this point, because what can they do? I mean, I guess Cinder could, like, if they're in the middle of the chaos, she could sneak in and kill the Winter Maiden, and then maybe kill, or maybe Winter does become the Winter Maiden. We have Cinder versus Winter, which would be literally a song of ice and fire. But, damn, would Winter lose, though? Would they kill Winter? Oh, man. I really hate that we gotta, I mean, the voice, the people that work on this show, they deserve a week off, and hell, I think everybody deserves a week off. So yeah, this will be the last RWBY episode I react to, or for anybody reacts to. So we get to stew in our thoughts for a good 2 weeks, or actually until next year. In fact, first week of January is when the next episode drops, or is it the first week or the second week? Yeah, it'll be the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So yeah, 28th, no RWBY for us. I want to say this isn't exactly the episode I would leave on a cliffhanger, but if episodes 9 through 13 are basically the big climax, or well, I could be okay with 9 being kind of a gradual build up, and then 10 through 12 be the big, shit hits the fan, everything's going crazy, and maybe the first half of 13 be all the crazy, and then the second half be like wrap up. But yeah, looking back on it now, the pacing, I think I can get behind it now completely, without any well, it's okay, but this, but that. No, I think I can get behind it. That, and again, my brain's just kind of like, it's in the shitter right now, just because of me not getting a whole hell of a lot of sleep last night and still being hungover. But yeah, looking a lot like Willow essentially, except not as pretty. Clearly not as pretty. But, yeah, I mean, not a whole lot else to say other than we met Willow and got some backstory, or a little bit of backstory on Whitley and how we can kind of feel sorry for him. And also, we got information, fucking hell. Weiss has information that could help Ironwood nail Jacques to the wall. And then, of course, the Jacques-Ironwood dynamics were good. And yes, as a viewer, I have information neither of them have. But it's like, if I was in that room and I had no knowledge of Watts, I would actually be on Jacques' side because his argument was completely spot on. It's just there's an asterisk that's saying that, yeah, but you worked with the fucking dude that's, one of Salem's top dudes. So it's like, you're kind of the pot calling the kettle black here because you're hiding shit too. And, I do feel for Ironwood. I do, because, again, audience viewer, I have information that they don't. I feel bad for him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. I also hope you all watched the episode before you came here and watched my reaction, or anyone's reaction for that matter. But anywho, I've been Luke of Light, and this has been RWBY, Volume 7, Episode 8, Cordially Invited, and I will see you all next year. Or actually, no, I will probably see you all later on today. No, it won't be later on today, because this video is going to go up a week from now. Yeah. What an awkward way to end a video. Ugh. I'm going to go get some water and sleep or something. Anywho, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.